Hello, hello. It is week 2, first day of week 2. We are doing full body weighted sets every day this week. Last week we did cardio and core every day. Let's go ahead and warm up and I'll keep chatting, of course, as always. So just twist kind of side to side, lift one heel and then the next, get some movement in the upper body. So you will need a couple different sets of weights if you have that available. Bring one leg up into a twist and a tuck. Take your opposite knee to elbow, kind of hinge back, twist around. I have a set of 20s, a set of 10s. We are going to be working with some deadlifts, so you can go a little heavier, other side. Curls, overhead tricep extensions, and lawnmowers. Then we'll finish off with some core. We are going to do kind of an old school routine. Go ahead and take your knees wide, elbows on the knees. Just drop your hips low and then push them up. Drop them low, knees line with toes, and push them up. So we're going to go 3 sets in a row of the same exercise, 15 reps each. And between each set, we're going to do just 10 jump squats. Get our heart rate up just a little bit here and there, and give us a little bit of an interim shift side to side between our 3 sets. All right, hinge up over those legs, straight legs, then bend to the right, bend to the left, bend to the right, and bend to the left. All right, we're going to take a little lunge. So left leg forward, right leg back. Just kind of get a stretch in that back hip flexor. And then step into the left leg, pushing the right leg forward, left leg back. Grab that back hip flexor, stretch it out, push it up. One more time each side. Hinge back. Of course, if you need a longer warm up, please take it. Generally, I try not to jump straight into something gnarly. We can kind of build our warm up into the first couple sets, but you need to do whatever is good for your body. So obviously, take it safe. Push it up. Okay, our first exercise is going to be a lawnmower. So grab one weight. I'm going to start with my left leg forward, right leg back. Biggest thing here is that you need to square off the hips. So a lot of times I even catch that my hip that's on the leg that's back is high. And you want to drop it so that your hips are squared off with the ground. You're using your leg for your bench. Slide the shoulder blades back and down. Pull the elbow right next to the rib cage to feel the lat. Neck relaxed. Belly strong. Always think about where you want to feel the work coming from. So right now we want to feel it coming from behind the right armpit and along the back to your lats. 2 more. And 1. Okay, set it down. We're just going to switch to that other side. Long lunge. Use the right leg for your support now. Flex the core, make sure those hips are level. And pull. Left arm pull. Support with the core. Generally, you can do these lawnmowers and back exercises with pretty heavy weight. Your back has the ability to pull some good weight. All right, 15. Just hit up those quick jump squats, or you can squat body weight or weighted. 8, 9, 10. Okay, here we go. Set 2. I'm going to start same side. Level off your shoulders. Slide the shoulder blades back and down and pull. Make sure you're not collapsing into that left shoulder blade that's supporting on your knee. Remember, feel it back. If you don't have access to heavier weights, just get some more reps. Chances are you can go quite a bit faster per rep if your weights are lighter. So your reps will still add up. It's good. Square off the hips, shoulders back and down. Belly strong. Keep the chest lifted up off the rib cage. 13, 14, 15. Okay, here we go. Our jump squats. Just 10. All right, back to our lawnmowers. I'm going to start on my second side this time. So right leg forward, left leg back. Square off the hips, shoulders, and pull. Feel like the elbow is pulling away from you. Can you get out there, kitty? Hold on. Square off those hips. 14 and 15. Other side. There we go. Access. Okay. Make this last set best one. Reach forward really far with the chest, neck relaxed. 13, 14, come on, work through the back. There we go. Okay, jump squats. Nicely done. All right, next up we have deadlifts. So grab your other weight. I'm just using both my 20s. If you have a little bit heavier, go with that. Okay, so if you struggle with your low back grabbing, then keep your feet a little bit wider. And we'll just take our deadlift from there. Knees always line with toes. You made it. Chest tall, core strong. Hinge the hips back. Knees are soft. Flex up through the glutes. Deadlifts, I think, are some of the most debated form-wise exercise. Biggest thing, you should not feel the low back. So if you are, deadlifts may not be for you, or you need to adjust your form, or you need to watch that your core is much, much, much stronger. Flex shoulder blades back and down. Squeeze between shoulder blades. That's where your rhomboids are. Feel the butt push you up. Here's 9. Kind of point your elbows to the back of the room. Don't forget that core. 3 to go. Bring it up to the top. Flex the glutes. Push the hips forward. But make sure you're not over pushing the hips, right? So when you stack butt flexes, but you're not over pushing the hips. That'll put it on your low back too. Jump squats. Knees line with toes. Land in your squat and land nice and light. There it is. Okay. Back to our deadlifts. Shoulders up, back, down. Find your stance. Push the chest forward. Tailbone tucks at the top. Reach forward. I like to inhale down, exhale up. Maybe try finding some time to do these in front of a mirror or video yourself. Doing these videos, I can kind of go back and spot some form issues. It's the nice thing about having a mirror at a gym or in your house. Belly strong. Don't forget it, a lot going on. You will feel the upper back. You should not feel the lower back. Hand your hips really far back. Butt is pushing back a lot. That facilitates the ability to keep that pinch between the shoulder blades as opposed to rounding. So if this is happening, that is no bueno. Puts it all in that low back. Elbows squeeze towards your rib cage. Look straight ahead. 3 more. Find your hamstrings, find those glutes. That's what you're digging into. Push to the top. Okay. Jump squats. All right. Back to deadlifts. Shoulders back and down. Belly nice and strong. Drive through the heels. Keep squeezing between the shoulder blades. Notice the difference between squats and deadlifts too. It's important to be able to notice that difference. Deadlifts, the chest is dropping really far forward. The hips just hinge. They're not dropping. 4 more. Last one. Chest stays lifted. Don't hunker in on yourself. Here we go. Jump squats. And all right. I'm going to shift up my weights for curls. Still just 15. I'm staying light. My elbow is feeling much better, but I want to keep it that way. So elbow squeeze in, chest nice and tall. Nothing moves in a curl but the forearms. Watch your wrists. Keep your wrists still. Pelvis is neutral. Tailbone kind of gently drops back toward the heels, down toward the ground. The chest is going to want to drop forward as the weights drop. So you resist that. Lift high. 2 more. And 1. Okay. Jump squats. Is your core still strong? I hope so. Always thinking about it. Always thinking about it. Okay. Set 2. Curls. Find your stance. Shoulders back and down. Watch your elbows. They stay right under the shoulders. Five more. Squeeze the shoulder blades together so the chest is lifted. Done. Jump squats. Ten. All right. Last set, curls. Find your stance. Elbows in. I'm going to go hammer this time. It's also another way to give certain directions of your elbows or wrists a little help. Squeeze between the shoulder blades. Focus on that downward phase. Build lots of strength there. Here's 10. Lift the chest. Support the upper body with the core. Last 2. Last 1. Jump squats. 8, 9, 10. All right. Whew. We're going to go triceps. I'm going to go back to one of my 20s, and we're going to go overhead tricep extensions. All right. So I'm going to hold the weight around the bell, kind of like this. I like a set or a split stance when I'm going overhead, but your weight is evenly distributed between both legs. So you're not leaning back, you're not leaning front. Slide shoulder blades together, elbows squeeze next to your face, and lift. Belly strong. Keep full range. Neck relaxed. Triceps are the back side of the upper arm. Squeeze your elbows toward one another. 13, 14, and 15. Gotta watch it. Elbows like to flare, so keeping them in is important. All right, here we go. 10 jump squats. 8, 9, 10. Okay. Back to our triceps. If you're going split stance, switch the legs. I already feel it. Elbows squeeze in. Shoulders back and down. Use lots of core. Create space between ears and shoulders. 14, 15. All right, jump squats. Whew. Last set. Switch which hand you're using to hold the weight first. Here we go. 15. If you need a break, take it. Come back. Keep that upper body still. 5 to go. Watching those elbows. 4, 2, squeeze them in, squeeze them in. 1, I'm gonna go one more. Whew. Jump squats. Nice work. 8, 9, 10. All right. We are done with our weights for now, for today. Grab your mat. And we're going to hit up our core portion. Always getting core. You should have been tightening it. I'm sure you were all the way through all of the weighted sets. But now we're just going to give it a little extra edge. Okay, we're going to stick with our 15 reps for 3 rounds with our jump squats between. All right, forearms on the ground. If moving within your plank doesn't work, then just hold your plank. And if you need to take a break within the set, take a break, then come back. And slowly you'll totally realize and find that you can hold longer and longer. A plank, however, should never get easy, just more doable for you to sustain the hold for the entire time. All right, so for Tick-tock, start with your front plank, tuck the tailbone under, drop your left hip over, and then the right. That's 1. Keep both elbows pushing evenly into the ground. Make sure the hips are not rising above the shoulders as you rotate side to side. 13, 14, 15. All right, here we go. 10 jump squats. 8, 9, 10. Back down. Find your plank. And Tick-tock. Your range is also up to you. You don't have to drop the quad all the way to the ground, but try to work on getting there. 14, 15. All right, jump squats. Here we go. Back down. Tick-tocks. Set up your plank. Ready, set, go. 1, 2. There's 5. There's 10. Tighten in deep. And there's 15. All right. You know what's next. Jump squats. 10. All right. Back down. Our next set is going to be side plank, hip dips. So again, if you need to just hold your side plank, it's fine. You can go from a knee, down and up. Cross the top leg over is also an option. Bottom leg extended. Okay, so biggest thing for your side plank, start with kind of a bent knee. And then you push your hips up out of there. Straight legs, strong core, obviously. Then drop and push through the obliques. 3, 13, 14, 15. Rotate to the other side. Same option that you did on the first side. Go. 1, 2. Work for range. There's 10, 14, 15. Okay, jump squats. Here we go. All right, back to our side plank. Open the chest, stack shoulders, hips, and dip. 1, 2. 10. Smile your way through it. 14, 15. Other side. And go. Eleven, 12, 13, 14, 15. Jump squats. 2 last sets of these guys. Land low, land light. 10. I'm going to start on my second side this time. 15 side plank dips. 8, 12. Work for height. Work for range. Other side. Keep those inner thighs strong. Flex through your glutes. You got it. 5 to go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Jump squats. Come on, come on. That's right. 9, 10. Woo. Nice work. Let's roll it down. Extend your left leg long. Right leg twist over the body. Put your arms out in a T on the ground. Try to push your right arm, your right shoulder into the ground. Felt good getting the body back under some weights. Okay, use the core. Grab deep to lift up. Extend your right leg long, and then the left knee goes over the body. Try to pick up weight that challenges you. You can always drop, and you can also always go higher. So if you're halfway through a set, don't freak out if you're going to lose a couple reps to go a little heavier. Or, all right, legs to center, let's go figure 4. I guess the beautiful thing about a video is you can always pause it and come back. It's pretty awesome. Spread through those shoulder blades, pull the legs deep into you. Okay, drop your front leg, so my left is on the ground, to the ground, and then lift your other leg that you just had crossed over to the sky. Stretch that hamstring. So try your best to push the back of the knee away from you, and then flex your foot toward your quad. Get that stretch into the hamstring. We're going to take another 3 deep breaths here. All right, and then release. If there's something else for you that's tighter, go there. If I'm spending extra time for what's tight for me, go where you're extra tight. Give it some extra time. We are going for full health. We're increasing longevity, quality of life, including our energy levels throughout the day, how well we sleep, how well we recover. If your body's not recovering from these, we need to chat. You can email me, or you can try, for me, I always do well to make sure I'm getting plenty of magnesium. Everybody's different though. Not everybody should take magnesium, and there's several different types to take. So you can talk to your doctor. You can do a little research, find the different types that would be good for you. Push through the back of that leg, pull the toe down. Vitamin C is also very effective, but same thing, you got to be smart. Not everybody should take everything that each other takes. All right, rock and roll your way up. We're all very different. That's why not all of us should be vegetarians or keto or gluten-free or dairy-free. We're all different, which is beautiful. But we all definitely need to find our rhythm. Find what works for you. Experiences of other people are very helpful. All right, take one arm across the body, lift the chest, slide it over, stretch to that shoulder, and then kind of rotate your head a little too, stretch to the neck. Other side. Take note, though, of all the benefits that you're getting. So don't just rely on your size or your shape or your weight. Those things are so subjective. And in my opinion, culture has fed us stories that aren't always true and not always healthy. So all of us know where and when we feel our absolute best. So work for that. Don't worry about what my absolute best is or your neighbors or somebody on TV or online, but you find what works for you and best for you and where you feel like you're at your ultimate best, and it'll be a beautiful thing. All right. With that, I will leave you. Good job. Day one for our second week.